What's up, world? Hotep, peace and love. Today, I want to talk about what the actual Hotep movement is about, as well as break down many misconceptions that have grown association with the term Hotep in the movement. Now, the term Hotep itself is thousands of years old and can be derived from ancient Africa. Generally, the term means peace. Now, to me, the Hotep movement is about self accountability, not being victim, not having an oppressed mindset, healthy living, black economics, financial responsibility, and maintaining the black nuclear family. These are all strong aspects that go along with the Hotep movement. So there are various other social justice groups, organizations, and isms. Each group having a personal agenda and having different ways to go about this agenda. At times when these groups' ideologies contrast with Hotep's, people seem to have this entitled mindset that if you don't support or agree with my view or opinion, that means you're anti my opinion or view. However, that's not the case. Unfortunately, people start to create these misconceptions if you don't necessarily agree with someone's view. So there are various misconceptions about what a Hotep is. People will say Hoteps are misogynist, homophobic, hate black women, only care about hypermasculinity, they're ashy. And it's simply not true at all. And it's very hypocritical and judgmental that people will generalize and put everybody in a box just because we may have a differing view from your agenda. So let's talk about it. One of the biggest misconceptions that really grinds my gears is that Hoteps hate black women. Boy, if y'all don't take y'all head asses somewhere, that is one of the most absurd and ridiculous statements I've ever heard, and completely false. For starters, some of the most vocal and impactful members of the Hotep movement are black women. The black women are the strongest and most educated group on this planet. One of the biggest key components about being Hotep is maintaining the black nuclear family, mother, father, and child. Our queens are much needed in this support, and we do everything to maintain and build them up. The next misconception that needs to be addressed is that Hoteps are homophobic. This is untrue and a large generalization. I believe all members of the LGBT community deserve to have equal opportunity and rights just like any other citizen in this country. Many of these misconceptions have been generated from the various social justice groups that have differing views and opinions as Hoteps, such as the feminist movement and the LGBT movement, also known as Black Lives Matters. Let me start by saying I am not blaming them or attacking them. I'm pointing out to the fact that our movements have differing ideologies, one of the biggest being maintaining and strengthening the black nuclear family. That means mother, father, and child. Unfortunately, those two groups do not maintain that. In fact, they dismantle the black nuclear family. So with that being said, Hoteps do not necessarily support those groups. That does not mean we're anti those groups either. And the problem is these groups cannot separate that. Yes, there are people who are anti those groups. Unfortunately, they see anybody who does not support their movement as anti their movement. And that is when you start seeing Hotep used as a derogatory term, which is not fair and unjust. Look, we do not live in a utopia. Everything is not perfect. People are going to have differing views and opinions of you at times. We can't always play victim every time something bad happens or someone has a differing view or opinion as you. These subgroups oftentimes have this oppression Olympics, each complaining the most about how they're oppressed and who has it worse. However, for true social progress to happen, that starts within and with self-accountability. With self-accountability, we can take away this victim and oppressed mindset. That will start building our community as a whole. That means black economics, supporting black businesses, supporting each other. This non-crab in a bucket syndrome. Peace and love is the only way for true success. Hopefully Hotep is the way. Follow us at hotepnation.com at Hotep Nation. Peace.